Was the stream gone?
It just, yeah, it crashed for a second. But it's back. It was gone for a second.
Yeah, not gone. Okay, 3 seconds. Okay, that's fine. That's totally fine. I haven't even noticed. And then I checked the stream and I saw it's like 1 minute or like
Yeah,
below
I
one
know, me
minute.
too.
I'm
Mine
like,
refreshed, yeah. Um, okay, well, I guess if you can get your queen to b8 and stop the pawn, then maybe you can try and start pushing your
other pawns.
yeah.
Yeah, I guess that could be a case, but still, I don't know. Very scary. Well, I'm actually interested what's going to happen in this game.
Yeah, and now actually there are no more checks after king b5.
Yeah, oh, that's what you don't have many options. And you have to be quite careful of anything like rook on c7. I guess that could be a threat.
Yeah.
So you have to play, I think, queen on b8 or something. Or so it's very forced. See, that's
Oh,
why I don't.
he didn't go to b5. He went to c6. No. He didn't realize.
Well, that's a bit obvious though. King b5 makes more
Yeah.
sense to me.
But also
Unless,
they're high rated players, 1939.
yeah, unless he expected. I mean, unless he wants a repetition.
Yeah, maybe he's afraid.
Maybe he doesn't want to play for the win.
Also, have you noticed his name? White's name?
Yeah, rock you. Oh, yeah. Okay. See, I'm very scared of like reading. Sometimes chat like set you up on
Yeah, I know.
something, but yeah, that's actually cool. That's actually pretty cool. I'd say he must people must say that joke to him a lot of times.
Yeah, I think probably that's what his parents were thinking about when they named him.
Oh, yeah. Must have cool parents.
Yeah.
That's actually, yeah, interesting.
Maybe they're a fan of Queen.
Who is harsh, Maslin? Is Diana harsh or am I harsh now? Or both together? Oh, yeah. Harsh. I think we're pretty delicate about
Yeah,
the
I think
games.
so too. I think I was much harsher on my own.
Yeah, true.
I was being a lot.
I'd be same. I'd be calling myself names.
Okay, now I think there is a perpetual. I'm actually surprised he missed king b5 because it wasn't much to calculate.
Yeah, it made a lot of sense. Well, but only if you play for the win, I guess.
Yeah.
Because you want to avoid the repetition where he clearly didn't. What happened? Did that end game, crazy end game, finish with the draw at the end, or is that
Oh wait,
still
I
going
don't know
on?
if it's finished yet. Wait, let me see. Is it finished? Let me see. I forgot. No, it's not finished yet. They're still playing, but White ended up winning the pawn on a6, and now they're playing this queen endgame. And now White
Oh
is
my
winning!
god, that is crazy. Well, I guess if they exchange the queens, that's it.
Yeah, but also they have a lot of time. 7 minutes and 12 minutes, and he missed.
Is that a lot of time?
Like to miss queen here, like on move 73.
Okay, true.
He instantly played queen c2, but queen e4 is or any other check. Or any other move. You could move your queen somewhere else.
Yeah. Oh, are you? I guess white is trying to just check and check and check. Well, it can't now. Oh no. And it's black to move. Sorry, I meant black is trying to check. Oh no, this is now. Is that how the game went?
Yeah, now this is the game, right? Yeah.
Okay, well that's over. I guess you never know, but I think at this stage, yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it is. Remember your games when you were that age. I'd say, I'd say if you go through them now, you'd be like, oh, wow.
Yeah. Although, I think we're probably both different as well because we did have training growing up. I don't think that they grew up with any coach or anything like that.
I guess. I kind of just had a coach to like prep during the important tournaments. I didn't have much like
Or
the
a
regular.
club or anything. Like, I think we knew before we went to tournaments that king in the center is important for endgame.
Yeah. Okay, I knew that.
Like, definitely we wouldn't have made this mistake. I definitely don't think you or me. I don't think we would have made this mistake.
I can say yes, but I wouldn't put my money on that now because someone would find some games and I don't know. Yeah, true. But I always was really bad at end games, I guess.
Yeah,
Fun.
me too.
I'd
I'm
say I
definitely
got
still
better.
bad. I would say I'm still bad. Like, I think my openings were always really bad and my end games really really bad. But I remember growing up, like I would, like in chess clubs or when I went to Romania, we would just do like we would start with pawn end games and it was the first thing that we did.
Yeah, but that's what looks saying people are way better nowadays, though, and I feel like there's so much more access to the training online than used to be back in our days. I always sound old, but yeah, but I feel like now you can go on Chessable and just like have all these courses and stuff like that. It's a little bit easier, I guess, than just sitting with the book and but maybe I'm wrong.
No, you're definitely right. You're definitely right. Also, Yannick drew his game, and no one predicted a draw, but others predicted
the look
black and white. Yeah. We also have another interview.
Oh, okay, great. So, guys, we're going to play another interview. This interview is of Lorcan Heron. He's the Irish player, right?
Yeah.
And from the under 13.
Let's just see his game really quickly. So he won his game. He was playing against a Spanish player. So I'll just fly through his game really quickly. So he played the Ruy Lopez and okay, I guess white here can just win a pawn. Well, not a pawn since black just took a pawn, but you can take on e5, and if the pawn takes, then well, I was thinking you can just. Oh, actually, you do have queen here. Yeah, you have queen here, and if g6, now you can take on e5.
Okay. Oh yeah, you have this nice little tactic.
Yeah, but white missed that, and now. Okay, black just has a really nice attack, I think, probably coming up. Oh, he actually lost an exchange, and he still won the game.
Oh. Yeah, that's what happens on this level. But his player doesn't have a rating though. If I'm correct, because
White has
sorry.
1449.
Lorcan, does Lorcan has a rating?
No. Lurkin is unrated.
So, okay, guys, prediction for the questions. What questions do you think were asked? Adam, how do you feel about winning today? What do you do for fun? Who is your favorite player? Well, but everyone has a different answer, so I guess it's a bit,
Yeah,
different.
he has the same questions prepared for everyone.
So, see, then you can do a content, a little short, and ask one question and everyone answer a different thing.
Yeah, usually you want to. Yeah, that's true. Usually
Yeah.
you want to ask.
Listen, Adam, it's called consistency. You just have to be consistent about a question. Prepared. But it is very stressful, though. I'm just going to say, if you're doing those little interviews, it seems easy, but you are stressed. You have players that you have you know nothing about them a lot of times, and it's not as easy to come up with interesting, entertaining questions.
Yeah, so actually, he definitely got lucky in this game because his opponent missed a lot of opportunities to equalize, but here. His opponent should have just traded rooks and got into this endgame because this is definitely not easy to win with black. Knight versus 3 pawns. Knight and pawn versus 3 pawns. Yeah, yeah, that's true. I don't think he got very lucky in the end. But his opponent just ended up giving him all the pawns.
So the interview might be interesting.
Yeah. So let's see what he has to say.
You can see the play hall is very empty now.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna start the interview.
Hello, so today we're here with Lorcan Heron from Ireland and under 13s. Lorcan, how are you doing?
I'm doing alright. So far I have 3 out of 6 points so far, which isn't that good, it's also not that bad.
Yeah, kind of straight in the middle, really. So, do you have any comments about the tournament as a whole?
It's a lot more different than the ones in back home. It's really, really tough competition.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What do you think of the format? Is that new? The long, the long amount of days.
Yeah. The longest tournaments I've been at before only lasted for like 3 days, so this is quite exhausting.
And how are you managing that? Are you getting good rest in between?
Yeah, I'd say so.
So you just won your game.
Simon245607 just cheered 1 bits.
What was going through your head at various points?
Okay. So at the very beginning, I thought he was gonna play the Queen's Pawn game, which is I thought he was gonna go d4, knight f6, c4. Then he played something completely different, and I was completely thrown off. So I had to pretty much improvise. I still did pretty good until I lost my rook and I was losing. But somehow I got my advantage back, and I was in a winning endgame. And my opponents probably didn't know how to defend perfectly, because at some point I made a mistake and I sacrificed my bishop so I could get my king close to the rook, but I missed that he could sacrifice his own rook and it would be a draw. But he missed it as well, so I somehow won.
Yeah, very reasonable. So with that being your best game so far, what would you think is your best game so far?
Probably the only other game I won, even though I have 3 points, but one of them was a bye, so lucky me.
So before you sit down at the game, before the game starts, but you've sat down,
Okay.
what's going through your head?
Favorite question.
Pretty much just thinking about my opening theory, what my opponents could play, and what I'm gonna play against it.
Yeah, lovely. What's been your favorite moment outside of the chess during the event?
Not much. It's mostly focusing on chess at the moment.
Yeah, no, this is a chess tournament, so I think that's pretty reasonable. Well, Logan, I've got one more question for you. Do you have a favorite chess player?
Michal Tal.
Ooh, good answer.
Considering your last game, I think Tal would probably be proud.
Yeah, he's been dead for a very long time, but still.
Very nice.
He had a very stylish way of playing. Well, anyway, thank you very much for the interview, and best of luck in the rest of your games.
Thank you.
Okay, that was the last interview, and also all the games are finished. So I think that Queen Endgame that we saw was the last game.
Oh, that was a nice finish.
Yeah.
An interesting game. Yeah. So that was round number
6.
6. Sorry. So tomorrow we are back on the round number 7 at 3:00, same time.
Yeah, same time.
And thank you to everyone that was here with us. It's always nice to see you guys, and I know it's a bit different content than we do usually, but we always appreciate and remember the names that are here with us, supporting and watching the tournament, which is great. Thea, do you want to say any last words?
Yeah, thank you so much for watching. So we'll be back tomorrow at the same time, and there are 3 rounds to go. Yeah, there are 3 rounds to go, and I guess the standings aren't up yet, so we will tell you the standings before tomorrow's round and update everyone with the current scores and leaders. But I think in the under 17s that there's only one sole leader, Adar Tarhan from Turkey, and I think in a few of the others, like I think Maria from Poland in the girls under 17, I think. I'm not sure how the others played, but she was one of the only winners.
Yeah. But then we're going to have what's going to happen, and the closer we are to the last day, the more exciting the games will be as well, because the results are just going to be, deciding on the final standings.
Yeah.
Are you going to still streaming?
No, I'm going to raid. Do you want to stream? I guess we can raid.
No, not at the moment. I have other things to do, unfortunately. Guys, next time, I promise. But yes, I think we can raid someone. Well, I guess we can raid separately.
Yeah. We're gonna go. I think we should raid Lafang. We're gonna raid.
Yeah. Let's raid Lafang. Okay.
I think he's having in right now. Okay, thank you so much to everyone. I really appreciate it. And are you guys gonna raid?
I'm just going to raid Lafang as well.
Okay.
I just put his nickname correctly.
Oh, alright.
But okay, you have the raid going on, so thank you, and see you guys tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow.
Again.
Thanks for coming
See
in.
you, bye.
Bye.
Bye. Ooh.